Welcome back to the Expensive Coins History channel, where we explore the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing and talked about coins from modern British numismatics, the 1979 no-mint mark Queen Elizabeth II 2-pence coin. If you've ever come across one of these coins and wondered if it's worth something more than face value, you're in for a treat. Make sure to stay with us until the end of the video, because we'll be revealing its current market value in 2025 and whether it's truly worth a fortune. Let's start with a little background. The British 2-pence coin was introduced in 1971, as part of the decimalisation of the British currency. Coins issued in the early years featured the profile of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machin. On the reverse, you'll find the words, New Pence, along with the badge of the Prince of Wales. From 1971 to 1981, the reverse of the coin read, New Pence, and starting in 1982, the wording changed to simply, 2 pence. That change marked a transition, but interestingly, it's not the wording alone that has collectors on high alert. It's the mint marks, or lack thereof. In 1979, millions of 2-pence coins were minted, over 100 million, to be exact. So why is this year getting so much attention? Here's where things get interesting. The Royal Mint does not typically include a mint mark on circulation coins from the United Kingdom. This means that all standard 1979 2-pence coins should not have any mint mark at all. So when people refer to the no mint mark coin from 1979, they're usually referring to the regular issue. However, confusion arises because of a few extremely rare errors and variations reported by collectors, especially in relation to the composition, finish, or strike quality of the coin. Some 1979 2-pence coins may have been struck using proof dies or on planchets intended for sets, creating slight but important distinctions. The 1979 2-pence coin, while common in circulation, has a few exceptional specimens that make headlines. For example, coins struck with unusual toning, deep cameo finishes, or off-metal errors can command much higher prices in the collector's market. Occasionally, a coin from this year might show signs of being struck on a bronze planchet left over from previous years or struck with exceptional proof-like detail. These error coins are not confirmed in large quantities, making them incredibly rare, but here's the catch. Many listings online for so-called no mint mark or rare 1979 2-pence coins are simply regular circulated coins, often misrepresented. That's why it's important to understand what actually makes a coin valuable. As with any collectible coin, condition is key. Coins in uncirculated or mint state condition, especially those graded by professional grading services like NGC or PCGS, are far more valuable than worn, circulated examples. If you believe you have a 1979 2-pence coin that looks different or seems unusually well struck, it might be worth getting it evaluated by a professional. The difference between a £1 coin and a £1,000 coin often comes down to condition and rarity. So what is the 1979 no-mint mark Queen Elizabeth II 2-pence coin actually worth in today's market? As of 2025, a regular 1979 2-pence coin in circulated condition holds only face value, just 2 pence. In uncirculated condition, it might fetch anywhere from £1 to £5, depending on the grade. However, coins with special features, such as proof-like strikes, unique toning, or suspected off-metal errors, have sold for anywhere from £50 to several £100s at auction. These coins are typically authenticated and graded by experts. Beware of inflated prices on online marketplaces. Just because a coin is listed for hundreds or thousands doesn't mean it's actually worth that much. Always look for sold listings, auction results, and expert opinions before buying or selling. If you have a 1979 2-pence coin and you're wondering if it's one of the rare ones, here are a few tips. Check the condition. Is the coin crisp with no signs of wear? Look for any unusual coloring or luster. Examine the edges and details under a magnifying glass. Compare with known proof or error coins. Consider sending it to a grading service for authentication. To sum it up, while the 1979 no mint mark 2-pence coin is not rare in itself, a few exceptional examples with unusual characteristics have captured collectors' attention and commanded impressive prices. In 2025, most are worth face value, but rare varieties and top-grade examples can still be worth hundreds of pounds. Next one, we're diving into one of the most intriguing and sought-after coins in modern British numismatics, the mysterious 1993 no-mint mark Queen Elizabeth II 2p coin. If you've ever come across a 2p coin and wondered whether it might be hiding a secret worth hundreds or even thousands of pounds, this video is for you. We'll explore the history behind this unusual coin, why it's considered rare, how to identify it, and what it might be worth in today's 2025 market. So make sure to watch until the end to find out how much yours could be worth. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you love coin collecting content. The British 2p coin was first introduced in 1971 as part of the decimalisation of British currency. Initially minted in bronze, the coin features a portcullis design on the reverse and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. For most years, these coins were struck with a small mint mark or signature to indicate where they were produced. Over time, the composition and design evolved, including a switch to copper-plated steel in 1992 due to rising metal costs. By the early 1990s, the Royal Mint had streamlined many of its processes, but in 1993, something unexpected happened, or didn't happen, depending on how you look at it. The key factor that makes the 1993 2p coin special is the absence of a mint mark or identifying detail on certain examples. Most 1993 2p coins were issued for general circulation, and like other coins of the era, were not considered particularly rare at the time. However, a limited number of coins minted in 1993 lack any mint mark or identifying detail beneath Queen Elizabeth's portrait, something that collectors began noticing years later. It's still unclear whether this was due to a die error, a special test strike, or a small experimental batch not intended for wide circulation. Whatever the reason, these no-mint mark coins are incredibly rare, and their scarcity makes them highly desirable. If you think you might have a 1993 2p coin worth serious money, here's how to check. First, look at the obverse side, the side with Queen Elizabeth II's portrait. Just below her neck, near the base of the neck truncation, is where you would usually see the initials of the engraver or the mint mark. On standard coins, you'll find the initials, IRB, representing Ian Rank Broadley, the designer. But on the rare 1993 no-mint mark coin, these initials are completely missing. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the area carefully. Be sure the coin is not worn down from heavy circulation, as damage can sometimes erase fine details. A genuine no-mint mark coin will otherwise show all other features clearly, except for the missing initials. Only a very small number of these coins are known to exist, and most collectors agree that this was likely an unintentional error. The Royal Mint has never officially confirmed the mintage numbers, adding even more mystery to the story. Because of this uncertainty, the coin has achieved something close to legendary status among UK collectors. It's not just a rare find, it's a symbol of how even modern coins can have major collecting value when minting anomalies occur. Over the years, the few confirmed specimens that have appeared at auction have fetched significant prices, with fierce bidding wars reflecting just how valuable these coins can be. As of 2025, the market value of a genuine 1993 no-mint mark 2p coin can range widely, depending on the coin's condition and provenance. In circulated condition, expect offers between £300 and £600, especially from dedicated collectors looking to complete their decimal coin series. In uncirculated or near mint condition, prices can soar as high as £1,200 to £2,000, and even more if the coin is slabbed and professionally graded. At auction, these coins have been known to exceed £2,500, particularly when authenticated and accompanied by strong provenance or documentation. Private sales, coin shows, and online marketplaces like eBay or specialist numismatic forums continue to see strong demand. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins, the big question is, should you sell now or hold on to it? Many experts believe the value will continue to rise, especially as younger generations become more interested in modern coin collecting. However, if you're in need of quick cash or want to capitalize on peak interest, 2025 is a great time to sell. Prices are high, and demand is solid. Just be sure to get the coin professionally graded or verified by a reputable dealer or grading service before putting it on the market. So there you have it, the full story behind the 1993 no-mint mark British 2p coin. It's a fascinating blend of mystery, history, and rarity. If you think you might have one, take a closer look. You could be holding a small fortune in your hands. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across one of these coins or if you collect rare decimal currency. And as always, don't forget to like. The British coinage 2001 Queen Elizabeth II 2 pence coin, specifically, the version without a mint mark. Is it rare? Is it valuable? Could it be sitting unnoticed in your change, worth a small fortune? Let's explore the story behind this intriguing coin. At first glance, the 2001 British 2 pence coin might seem like just another everyday coin. Made of copper-plated steel, featuring the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the badge of the Prince of Wales on the reverse, it's a common sight in circulation, but there's one small detail, or rather, one small omission, that turns this ordinary coin into something potentially extraordinary. In most years, British coins struck for circulation will include a mint mark or small indicators denoting where and for what purpose they were produced. However, in 2001, some 2 pence coins were issued without the usual minting designation. What makes these particular coins unusual is their lack of a mint mark, which sets them apart from the bulk of circulation coins. While not an error in the traditional sense, this feature has caught the attention of both seasoned collectors and casual hobbyists alike. Let's take a step back. The 2 pence coin was first introduced in 1971, as part of the decimalization of British currency. Originally made of bronze, the composition was changed to copper-plated steel in 1992 due to rising metal costs. The reverse design, the badge of the Prince of Wales with its 3 ostrich feathers and the motto, Ich Dien, remained unchanged until the Royal Shield redesign in 2008. The obverse features the 4th portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Ian Rank Broadley, used from 1998 to 2015. The 2001 issue is not rare in terms of mintage. Over 500 million 2 pence coins were struck that year. But the absence of a mint mark on a small number of them? That's what creates the mystery. So, is the 2001 no mint mark 2 pence coin truly rare? Here's the nuance. While millions of 2p coins were made in 2001, the number of coins without mint marks, particularly those found in brilliant uncirculated sets or specific production runs, is significantly lower. This variation creates interest among collectors, especially those who focus on minting anomalies or unique production quirks. Coins in near mint condition or found in sealed sets command the most attention. Let's talk money. What is this coin actually worth in 2025? As of this year, the typical circulated 2001 2 pence coin with no mint mark won't make you rich. It generally holds face value. However, if you have a brilliant uncirculated version or a coin verified as a no mint mark variety from a special strike, the value can rise significantly. Verified examples in high-grade uncirculated condition have recently sold online and at auction for between £10 and £45, depending on condition and provenance. Exceptional specimens, such as those with proof-like features or certified by a grading service, can fetch up to £100 or more. Keep in mind, coin values can fluctuate based on market demand, rarity perception, and collector trends. If you're hunting for this coin, here's what to look for. Check the date. 2001 is the key year. Examine the obverse and reverse closely. A no mint mark coin will lack the tiny indicators found on other variants. Condition matters. Coins in uncirculated or proof-like condition are worth more. Compare with known varieties. Online forums, numismatic catalogs, and professional grading services can help verify authenticity, and most importantly, handle any potentially rare coin with care. Even a small scratch can impact its value. So, is the 2001 no mint mark Queen Elizabeth II 2 pence coin a hidden treasure? It just might be. While it's not the rarest coin in the world, its unique characteristics and growing collector interest make it a worthy addition to any coin collection, and potentially a surprising find in your pocket change. Have one of these coins? Let us know in the comments. If you're a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or just someone who's curious about the hidden treasures in your spare change, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a coin that has been sparking a lot of interest among numismatists and collectors alike, the 2003 Queen Elizabeth II British 2 pence coin with no mint mark. What makes this simple copper-plated steel coin so special? How rare is it? And just how much could it be worth in today's market? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this particular coin might be worth far more than just 2 pence. The British 2-pence coin was first introduced in 1971 as part of decimalisation. Made originally from bronze, it featured the profile of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, and a badge of the Prince of Wales on the reverse, along with the inscription, New Pence. By 1982, the inscription was changed from New Pence to simply 2 pence. Then in 1992, due to rising metal costs, the Royal Mint transitioned the composition from bronze to copper-plated steel. By 2003, the 2-pence coin had become a staple of British coinage, common in circulation, minted in large numbers, and not expected to draw attention. But, as is often the case with collectibles, the true story lies in the details. In 2003, the Royal Mint produced 2-pence coins for general circulation as usual. However, a small batch of these coins reportedly made it into circulation without a mint mark, a detail that, while easy to miss, makes a huge difference to collectors. Now, let's clarify. Most modern UK coins feature some sort of mint identification, even if subtly placed. For the 2-pence coin, the absence of any mint mark on certain 2003 coins suggests either a die error or an intentional limited issue. And in the world of numismatics, these kinds of anomalies can turn an otherwise ordinary coin into a rare and highly sought-after piece, adding to its mystique. No official documentation has confirmed a planned release of a no-mint mark variant for 2003. That uncertainty has only fueled collector interest. The rarity of the 2003 no-mint mark 2-pence coin is difficult to quantify exactly. The Royal Mint has not released detailed mintage figures specific to this era, which only adds to the allure. Most reports suggest that only a small number of these coins were ever released into circulation. Because of this, when a verified 2003 no-mint mark coin does surface, it's considered a notable find. It's become a holy grail for some British decimal coin collectors, not only because of its error status but also because it represents a modern anomaly in a sea of otherwise standard issues. The market has responded accordingly. Over the past few years, these coins have consistently drawn attention at auctions, with sharp increases in value for well-preserved examples. Now to the big question: how much is the 2003 no-mint mark 2-pence coin worth today, in 2025, depending on condition, provenance, and whether the coin has been authenticated by a professional grading service. Its value can vary significantly. As of early 2025, ungraded examples in decent circulated condition have been seen selling online for between £100 and £250. However, coins in uncirculated or proof-like condition, particularly those certified by top grading companies, have fetched as much as £400 to £600 at auction. In some private sales, rare pristine examples have even commanded prices nearing the £1,000 mark. It's important to note that these values fluctuate based on demand, coin market trends, and collector interest. However, the upward trend over the past few years suggests strong continuing interest. If you're checking your change or going through your coin collection, here's what to look for. First, examine the date. It must be 2003. Then, check carefully for any sign of a mint mark. Use a magnifying glass if necessary. If you suspect your coin has no mint mark, compare it to other 2-pence coins from similar years. The absence of the mint detail should be noticeable. If you think you found one, your next step is to get it authenticated by a professional numismatic grading service. This will help confirm the coin's legitimacy and greatly increase its market value. Keep the coin in a protective holder to avoid damage. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. So, what have we learned? The 2003 no-mint mark Queen Elizabeth II 2-pence coin is a modern rarity. It's a perfect example of how small details can make a huge difference in the value of a coin. From a modest 2 pence in face value, it could be worth hundreds of pounds, or more, depending on its condition and certification. If you're a collector, it's worth checking your stash. And if you're new to the hobby, this is a great reminder of how fascinating and rewarding coin collecting can be. We're diving deep into one of the most intriguing modern UK coins, the 2006 no-mint mark Queen Elizabeth II British 2-pence coin. You might be holding one of these coins in your collection or pocket change and wondering if it's worth more than just 2 pence. The answer might surprise you. This coin has generated curiosity among collectors due to its unique characteristics, mintage anomalies, and current market performance. So stay with us as we explore its historical context, design details, reasons for its rarity, and how much this coin is really worth in 2025. The British 2 pence coin was first introduced in 1971 as part of the decimalisation of the UK currency system. Over the years, several changes were made to its design, composition, and production techniques. The 2006 2 pence coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This effigy was introduced in 1998 and remained in use until 2015. On the reverse, the coin bears the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, with the German motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. In 2006, the Royal Mint produced a large number of 2 pence coins. Most of them bear no mint mark, which is typically the case with British circulating coinage. However, a small subset of these coins has gained attention due to speculation around their scarcity and some striking anomalies. So what makes the 2006 no mint mark coin special? Firstly, while the absence of a mint mark is standard for most UK circulation coins, a few 2006 2 pence coins show unusual striking errors, off-center strikes, or even misaligned dies. These minting errors are extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. Secondly, the 2006 issue has become more desirable due to a broader collector trend that focuses on low-mintage modern coins. Although the official mintage figure for 2006 2 pence coins is in the tens of millions, it's the exceptional error versions and the pristine uncirculated examples that attract premium value. Coins from this year that are in brilliant uncirculated or proof condition, especially if graded by a professional service like NGC or PCGS, have seen a notable rise in demand. Let's talk money. As of 2025, the standard circulated 2006 no mint mark 2 pence coin typically holds face value. However, when we move into the territory of rare mint errors or coins in top condition, values can change dramatically. For example, a 2006 2 pence coin with a confirmed striking error has sold in recent years for between £50 and £200, depending on the type of error and the condition of the coin. Coins with visible die clashes, double strikes, or off-metal errors fetch even higher prices. Uncirculated and proof coins from the Royal Mint sets are also increasing in value. A high-grade, slabbed version of a 2006 2 pence coin in MS 67 or higher can sell for £15 to £40 at auction, sometimes more if demand is high. Online marketplaces like eBay show a wide range of listings, but be cautious. Not every listing claiming to be rare is truly rare. Always compare prices, check the coin's condition, and look for verified sellers. If you want to check your own coins, here's what to look out for. Examine both sides of the coin for off-center strikes or unusual marks. Check for doubling, especially around the date or lettering. Look for coins in pristine condition with no signs of wear. Compare the weight and color. Off-metal errors can sometimes be lighter or heavier than standard. Use a magnifying glass or digital microscope for detailed inspection. And consider submitting your coin for grading if you believe it may have unique features. The 2006 no mint mark 2 pence coin is a fascinating piece, not for its standard version, but for its potential as a sleeper coin in the world of modern numismatics. If you're a casual collector, it's worth keeping an eye on. If you're a serious investor, look for professionally graded error coins or mint condition examples. In 2025, the market for error coins and high-grade modern British currency continues to grow, and with the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, coins bearing her portrait are seeing renewed interest. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from our channel. Have you found a rare 2 pence coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, happy collecting and keep checking your change.